Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Let me charge this thing, else it's go off on me. There we go. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today okay, so today I'm going to continue my talk on the power of encouragement. In the last video I reached the types or the kinds of encouragement, and I ended up at support, and I mentioned the story about Sophia Lisa. And there was also this other great video I watched. Oh, the lights, come on. Let me draw the kids. Oh, this is so much better. Very interesting, right? But yeah, so there's a story I had to actually mention in the first video. I think that I'll find the video and put it here for you to watch it. But it shows how encouragement can change someone's the way someone believes in themselves or herself. It was about basketball, so there was an amateur and then a pro. So the man,
a moment ago, we made this volunteer believe she sunk a pair of blindfolded free throws, when earlier, with no blindfold, she missed 10 in a row. How will she do her second time at the line, now that she thinks she nailed those blindfolded buckets?
Oh, close! So close, so close. That's number one. All right, keep it going, Oh!
She's definitely getting closer, but no baskets yet.
You got this.
And got her to believe more in her natural abilities. But what if one of our volunteers was already good at basketball? Whoa, this guy's got game. He made a whopping 9 shots from the line.
All right. You think you can do it, guys? All right, Josh, let's give it a shot. 3, 2, 1. Not quite, but it's all right. Let's let him try a second time. It's a tough one. All right.
Wow.
Let's give it a shot, Josh. Hey. All right. Well, look, the man is blind. Okay, let's go ahead and take off the blindfold. You guys got his A game on? Come on, Josh. Whoa. All right, Josh. You got this, man. You got this. All right, that's 2.
Remember, this guy made 9 free throws earlier, but now it looks like the crowd's negative reinforcement is throwing him off his game.
Wow.
This is a perfect example on the power of encouragement. If you don't have anything good to say to somebody, don't say anything at all. If you have something negative to say, always say it accompanying what a solution. And even if you have to say it, you have to acknowledge the good, because there's good in everyone and there's bad in everyone. Anyway, so yes, I'm going to talk about how the types of people that receive encouragement. Okay, in my opinion and from my experience and from what I've observed in life, I've realized that there are generally 3 categories of people, let's say encouragees, people who receive encouragement. The first group are the open people, those who are, ever willing to receive encouragement, so you say it and then they go with the flow, they're happy, they accept it, they move with that energy, there are people like that. It's good for you. The second group will be the insecure ones, the doubting Thomases and Thomasies. I'm trying to find the female name for Thomas. Thominas, Thomta, whatever. But yeah, the doubting Thomases, those people who would never believe a good word you say about them. There are the people who are trying to act modest and we are lying, but inside they know that it's true. But then the people I'm talking about, they can't take encouragement. Like they just do not believe it. And so, like, no matter what they do, no matter how good they do it, when you tell them or, you know, commend them or, you know, try to encourage them, they can't take it. I don't know why. You people have a problem. We talk about you. You have a problem. And then the third group of people, which I normally find myself in, are the people who get intimidated by encouragement and, you know, commendation and, you know, praise. You know, these people, when you encourage them, when you say something good about something they've done, they get so intimidated. You know, the perfectionists, it's not every perfectionist who's like that, but, you know, everybody has different personalities. So yeah, the perfectionists who are like me, it's like you do something and someone encourages it or realizes it, and actually someone like me too, my love language is words of affirmations. When I do something and you see it and you say it, like, I see you, girl, I see you doing this, like, Charlie, it's, you know, that's what works for me. So I look for that. What I was saying was intimidation. Someone, you do something, for instance, I do this very nice YouTube video, I do very great editing. My editing is not all that, but we are getting there, you know. But when I do this very great editing, it's like Charlie on point, quality is on point, sound is on point, you know, we are not talking too much, we are not fooling too much, you know, all these things. And someone comes and says, girl, I see you, I like what you did, that was really good. The old me though would have been so intimidated. What if the next video I put out is not as good or as, you know, or better than, because the way I am, I actually want to keep getting better and better. And so when someone sees my effort in something I've done, I get scared. Like, I don't want to disappoint the person, like, because now you've seen that I've put in this much effort, now you've seen that I've gotten to a certain level. That means that is my mark, like, what's the word for it, benchmark. That's my benchmark. I cannot go lower than that. It has to keep going higher and higher. That pressure makes me stagnant. And this is what happened to me when I was in architecture school. Now, for those of you who were in class with me in architecture school, most people don't know this, but those who were in class with me and those who were close to me, you realize that my passion for the course started dwindling after third year, you know, fourth year, fifth year, sixth year. I think my worst year was fourth year. And fifth year, the end of fifth year started so greatly, and then studio came in and messed everything up for me. I didn't have a great time in school, but I think that's a story time I will have for another day. Yes, I'll do the story time about architecture. Was it worth it? All that pressure they gave to us, was it worth it? But yeah, what happened in third year was we were introduced to a new program. I was supposed to design a market, and I did the work. Guys, if you went to architecture school, you know when someone says I did the work, I put everything in it. Guys, I did my case studies, I did my precedent studies, Charlie, inventory, all those things. I did all those things correct, and I did my design. Knowing the perfectionist I was, I wouldn't show my work to anybody until the last day. So I didn't consult with any of the lecturers till it was time for presentation. And then I came in and I did this work. I presented this work, you know, posted my stuff on the board, did a whole presentation on what it was, my whole concepts, ideas behind why I did what I did. And my lecturer, very popular lecturer, everywhere if I mention their name, everyone you know who it is, you know. So he looked at me, and normally he's not, let me not just go there, but he looked at my work and told me that my market is not a traditional market, and it doesn't have the character of a market, and so I should go and do it again, redo. Okay, but when he said that, he encouraged me. He told me, but I see the work you've put into this thing. Like, I like how you took your time to do everything. And I can say for a fact that you are not going to struggle in the future years to come. The man had profit. I don't know, like, he saw the future. Like, because of this work I'm seeing today, I can say for a fact that you are not going to struggle in the future years. And so yes, I like the work I did. That was it for me, guys. I was happy about the commendation. I was happy about the praise he gave me, even though of course I had to do a redo. He acknowledged the work I had put in, and that was like the first time someone had seen, you know, the work. Because there were people in my class, yes, I'm throwing shade, who would go and give their works to people to do, and all they have to do is study what the person did and come and present. And those people, because other people were helping them, they were able to submit on time. You know, their works were always higher than, you know, the average person in class. And it used to pain me because I knew that I was the kind of person who wanted to do everything by myself, and I was putting in a lot of effort. But because I was putting all the effort into it, I was thinking so hard about what to do, I was never really always on time. I wasn't always producing the best works. I never really finished any of the works I did, except before third year, before fourth year. You know, I never really finished. So yeah, I don't even know where I reached. But yeah, when he told me that, I was like, oh, thank God, finally someone has seen that I put a lot of effort into this. Then just became stagnant. I was scared. Like, what if the next he asked me to go and bring it again? So like, what if when I come and submit the next time he's disappointed? You know, what if? Like, I was so scared that I really cannot remember what happened after that. I don't remember submitting any works after that. Funny enough, honestly, I don't remember anything after that. After that commendation by him, all the way to 4th year when I found myself struggling to complete school. Yes, I struggled. I was nearly repeated. I know, Charlie, we have a testimonial. But yeah, I was nearly repeated. I nearly did not graduate, and I was nearly denied my master's. So yeah. Oh God, what I wish I knew, you know, back in school. Now I'm a different person. I'm growing. I'm still growing. So yeah, thank God. But yeah, these two categories are problematic. You have to be able, for those who are insecure, you have to be able to build your self-confidence. It starts from inside you. If you are rejecting criticism, if you are rejecting encouragement, if you are rejecting any good word that comes from within, it's from within you. You have to work on yourself within you. You have to be able to boost your own confidence. You have to see your worth. Okay, and for people who are like me, who are scared of failure, who are scared of disappointing, you know, people on the next try, what I'll say to you is, the worst that can happen is that you fail. And so what if you fail? And so what? And so what if you don't meet that high expectation? You know, people place so much pressure on themselves because of these tiny things. Like, we are not perfect in life. Oh, there's nothing that is perfect. We are all trying. If you do not do it, how would you know if you can do it? And this is something I wish I had. It's like I knew it, but I never applied it. But now I'm applying it in life, and I'm like, look at me doing a YouTube video with my iPhone on. Okay, right now I have a tripod stand. Yes, but it's on a basket on my bed. You know, I'm. At the end of the day, what's the worst that can happen from you? That I don't get followers. If I don't get followers, then I know that YouTube is not for me, and I move on in life. But the way I am, because of my pride, I will prove all those people who think that I'm playing wrong. Yes, but let's not talk about that. What's the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen is you getting rejected, you failing. You can always start again. You just have to be ready. Saying the best by expecting the worst. I think forever young. So pray for the best, but expecting the worst. It's not a bad saying. Pray for the best, work towards the best, but be prepared for the worst that could happen, so that when it happens, it doesn't hit you that hard. You are human, of course. No matter what bad thing happens to you, you will react. You have emotions, you react, you'll be down, but you have to be able to pick yourself up again. Now, what I want to leave you with